You just mentioned about the situation in Syria, but you didn't mention the Israeli bombing in southern Syria. Does the Secretary General have anything to say about that?
I mean, we're obviously very concerned about the continuing violation by Israel of Syria's sovereignty and its territorial integrity, and of course, and the violations of the 1974 disengagement of forces agreement. All obligations under international law must be respected, and we're also, of course, every time you see these strikes and other violations by others of serious territorial integrity, it just increases the risk of renewed violence, increased violence, and regional instability.
Before this, Prime Minister Netanyahu said that he hopes that southern Syria could be demilitarized for the security of Israel. But who is for the security of Syria?
Well, we stand for the security of the Syrian people. We stand for the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of Syria. These are messages that Mr. Pedersen and others have communicated, and they are agreements, right? Notably, the disengagement agreement from '74 between Israel and Syria, and it must be respected.
So Mr. Pedersen is still in Damascus?
That's my understanding, yes, sir.
Can we get an update from Mr. Lamamra on his efforts to restart negotiations between the RSF and the Sudanese government?
Yeah, I mean, he's continuing his engagements with the parties. I mean, that's the general tone of his briefing to the Security Council, trying to ensure that all the various efforts done, whether it's more on the Arab League end or the African Union, including with the EU, are all well coordinated. And I think he and other envoys on this are all hopefully working in the same direction.
But can we actually get some kind of
from him?
Statement
Yes, ma'am.
that says that whether he's making any headway?
I mean, listen, he's continuing to work. I think the headway and the decisions to solve this conflict will have to be made by the parties, and they will have to be moving in the right direction. And I think what's also important is that all those who have influence on the parties outside of Sudan or who may be involved in the conflict also work towards putting the interests of the Sudanese people first and foremost.